Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about warm floral perfumes. So I recently mentioned in one of my past videos that I am really on this warm floral kick right now. I've been on a musk kick for a while, and now I've kind of moved into this warm floral kick where all I want to wear is warm florals. It started when I pulled out my Libra Intense this year, and I don't know, it's just kind of snowballed from there. All I'm wanting to wear is warm florals, and then I pulled out this one. This is the first one we're gonna talk about, and I forget how much I love this fragrance. It's so warm and cozy and beautiful. And it's funny because I've never been like the biggest fan of floral perfumes. I like them, they're fine. They're not the first thing that I usually reach for. I'm usually into like gourmands and vanillas and ambers and cozy fragrances and things like that. These are like that, but they're florals and I love them. So anyways, let's get going. This is the first one we're gonna talk about. This is Issey Miyake, L'Eau d'Issey. This is the Eau de Parfum Absolue. This was one that I just started craving. As soon as it started to get cold out, I pulled it out. I've worn it a few times since I pulled it out, and I am obsessed with this perfume. Yeah, and in fact, I just wore it this past week, but I had it in with the perfumes for this video, so I forgot to talk about it, but that's okay. We'll talk about it now. I did just wear this last week. I absolutely love this. If you love L'Eau d'Issey, the original, which is kind of like a 90s style aquatic floral, it's sweet, it's intensely floral, it's got this kind of aquatic vibe, and this one smells just like it, but this one is warm and it's syrupy and it's more dense, less aquatic, but still those really kind of sharp 90s florals. But this one is just smoother and richer. I love it. This thing is an absolute beast, especially in the cold weather. In cold weather, I sprayed this on at like 6 o'clock in the morning one morning. I could still smell this on myself the next morning. Like I could still smell it until I took a shower the next morning. It transferred onto my pajamas. I was still smelling it for probably almost 24 hours. I was smelling this. It was an absolute beast. I just love it. It's such a beautiful warm floral. If you love Issey Miyake, I think you would love the Absolue version. It is stunning. So anyways, that is the first one. That is L'Eau d'Issey. Absolue. Okay, this next one, my beautiful friend sent this over to me. I think it was still pretty warm, like it was still the middle of the summer when she sent it, so I haven't had a chance to wear it yet, but I just pulled this one out because it is the perfect time to start wearing this. This is a fragrance from Parfums Weil, and this is called Greedy Essence. This is such a stunning, sweet, warm, slightly woody rose fragrance, but it's a rose fragrance without smelling like a literal rose. It smells kind of like a nondescript, almost like an ambery floral, but I just happen to know that the floral is rose. I think it's got some other florals in it as well, but I think the main flower in it is rose, but it doesn't smell like a rose fragrance. It just smells like kind of a sweet, ambery floral with some slight woods in the base. This one's really smooth. It's warm. It's super cozy smelling. This is one that I've been dying to pull out and wear, but I knew I really needed to wait for some cold weather for it. It's beautiful, and these fragrances are so affordable. These Parfums Weil fragrances, you can find them on eBay for such a good price. So yeah, super excited to have this one out. You will definitely see this in a What I Wore Last Week video coming very, very soon. I will be wearing this probably this week. So anyways, that is Parfums Weil Greedy Essence. This next one, I can wear this any time of year. I can wear this in the heat, I can wear it in the cold. It literally works any time of year, but my most favorite time of year to wear this is in the cooler weather. This is Alien from Mugler. This is Mugler Alien. And oh my gosh, I love this fragrance. Every single version that I have, I prefer to wear in cooler weather. I think that the original formulation of this fragrance is my favorite. Yeah, I've got the Taste of Fragrance, I've got Alien Essence Absolue. I think those are the only two other ones besides the original that I've kept. I've had almost every flanker of it. I do have Alien Goddess. I think it's the intense version. I've got a travel spray of that. I love it. At the end of the day, I think just the original Alien is my absolute favorite. And I love this one in the cold weather. This thing is nuclear. I can put on 2 sprays of this and I'm gonna smell like Alien for the next, well, until I wash it off. It's nuclear. This one, again, is just my favorite. It's the most beautiful, sweet, warm floral. And it is intensely sweet. And I think that that's what I love about it so much. It's intensely sweet. It's warm. It's one of the most comforting fragrances in my collection as well. And I just love to wear this in the cold. So anyways, yeah, I've been really attracted to just my original Alien recently. So that is Mugler Alien. That is the EDP formulation. Okay, next I've got a couple of Hermes fragrances. This first one, I love this perfume. Somebody sent me this little partial bottle and I was so happy because I had been looking for a bottle of this, I had been looking for a bottle of this secondhand, and then this came in the mail to me and I was so happy. This is 24 Faubourg from Hermes. This is the Eau de Parfum formulation. This is the most beautiful, vintage smelling, warm floral. I love it so much. I love anything that's kind of vintagey smelling, especially if it's like 80s, 90s vintage smelling. It's so comforting for me. That's what this is. This is like 80s, 90s vintage smelling. It's just incredibly comforting smelling for me. It's a warm floral, but it's got a fresh greenness in the top, but then it dries down to this beautiful, warm, vintage style floral. I adore it. This is not going to be for everybody, that is for sure, because this one is very vintage smelling, but it's such a comfort for me. And I just wore this. I wore this in the middle of the summer and I did not care, but I feel like it's definitely more suited for cooler weather. This one is pretty intense, but I absolutely adore it. So yeah, super excited to give this one some love this winter or this cold season. So anyways, that is Hermes 24 Faubourg. And then the other Hermes fragrance that I have is this one here. This is Twilly. I do not talk about this fragrance often, nor do I wear it often. But this is definitely, for me, the time of year to wear this. This is a beautiful, warm tuberose fragrance. It is perfect for cooler weather. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It is kind of a slightly sweet, slightly bubblegummy tuberose, but it's got a warmth to it. It's not super heavy, but it's not a light perfume either. It's beautiful. I love it. This is my favorite time of year to wear Twilly. I do love this fragrance. It's just not one that I talk about that often or even think to reach for very often until it does start to, and then that's when I want to reach for this one because I just love a warm floral, and that's exactly what this is, a beautiful warm tuberose fragrance. So anyway, I think it's got a little bit of ginger in it too. If I remember correctly, it's got some ginger in it, which is probably where a lot of that warmth is coming from, but I adore it either way. So anyways, that is Twilly from Hermes. Okay, next I pulled both of these because I think they're both amazing and they're different. So I'll start with the first one. I'll start with the original. So this is Chole Nomad, and oh, I love Chole Nomad. This is, for me, this is definitely more of a cool weather fragrance. I have worn Nomad in every season and it does just fine, but for me, this is definitely more of a cold weather fragrance. Oh, this one's beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is Mirabelle and Oakmoss. I think this would technically be considered like a chypre fragrance. It's like slightly sweet from the Mirabelle. It's beautiful. It's kind of crisp and fresh smelling, but it's kind of a heady fragrance. It's really beautiful. And I love this one. And this one is a stunning warm floral. But even more than the original Chole Nomad is Chole Nomad Absolue de Parfum. This one is beautiful. They're both, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both beautiful. This one has Davana in it though, and I love the kind of green herbaceousness that Davana brings to a fragrance. It's so gorgeous. This one isn't quite as sweet. This one is even warmer. It doesn't have the freshness that the original has. This one's got some sandalwood in the base as well, and musk. Ugh, if I had to choose between the two, I wouldn't want to have to choose between the two, but if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go with the Absolue, just because it's so smooth and warm, and because it's got that Davana in it. I do love like an herbaceousness in a fragrance though. So yeah, this one is just stunning. It's one of my favorites. It's such a beautiful, warm, it's almost hard to call these florals because they don't really, well, the original has some florals in it. This one, not so much, but it does smell similar to the original. But yeah, these are beautiful. I wait for cooler weather every year to pull these out, and both of them are absolute beasts. You can spray these on one time in the morning. You are good for the entire day. You will never have to reapply them unless you want to. They are, I've had the best luck with Chloe fragrances just performing so incredibly well. And yeah, these are no exception. So anyways, that is Chloe Nomad and Chloe Nomad Absolue de Parfum. Okay, next, I could not leave the classic Dior J'adore off this list. This is, for me, J'adore is the original warm floral. For me, this is such a 90s fragrance. I remember when this launched. I remember the campaign ad, which is actually it's like still the same even to this day, over 20 years later. Such a beautiful warm floral. This has got a million notes in it. It's got all kinds of fruits in the top. I think it's got like peach and pear, and it's got a ton of flowers. It's got lily of the valley, and it's got tuberose. It's got plum in it. It's got vanilla in the base. It's beautiful. I love this one. This is a comfort fragrance for me. I feel like this one has really stood the test of time though. Even though it is a late 90s perfume, it doesn't smell like a vintage or 90s perfume to me. It still smells very modern. It's very warm. It's buttery smelling. It's rich. It's expensive smelling. It's just beautiful. I would be willing to bet there are so many women out there that this is still their signature scent and have probably been wearing it for the last 20 years. It's just a beautiful fragrance. The bottle is stunning too. I'm sorry, my cat just came out. You can probably hear her in the hall, but I'm almost done, so I'll try and zoom through this so you guys don't have to hear her for much longer. But anyways, yeah, just such a beautiful perfume. So that is Dior J'adore. Okay. This next one is a Burberry fragrance, but the catch with this one is you have to get the original formulation of this one. And I'm talking about just the original Burberry for her, I guess. Yeah, it's just the original Burberry. This is an old signature of mine. I wore this, I went through a couple bottles of it in the early-ish 2000s. I loved this. This to me, this is like a warm sweater. It really does remind me of pulling on a warm wool sweater that still has perfume on it left over from last year. But I only like the original formulation in this, which I have a bottle of the original formulation. I did buy a bottle of the reformulated version and I could not tolerate it. It's way too fruity and peach heavy now. And this formulation's got peach and apricot in it, but those notes are really, really mild. It doesn't smell like a fruity perfume. The original formulation doesn't smell like a fruity perfume at all. For me, the new formulation is way too peach heavy. It's got too much fruit and it's completely lost all of the coziness to it. But yeah, this has got peach and apricot and jasmine. It's got vanilla and musk. This actually came out in 1995. I want to say I started wearing this I wore this pre-Stella, so I want to say I probably started wearing this in 2001, and I wore it until maybe 2003. I went through maybe I only wore it for like a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know. I went through a bottle this size and then I went through a big bottle. But yeah, I love this. Again, it's like a cozy sweater. It's such a nostalgic smelling fragrance for me and I absolutely love it. This is comfort in a bottle for me and it is the most beautiful warm floral and I adore it. So yeah, that is Burberry Woman, but you do have to look for an original bottle. And then last but not least, this is a fragrance that I actually usually wear in the warm weather, in like spring, summer, mostly summer. But this is one that I think I'm gonna be wearing this winter. Number one, I feel like I need to get through this bottle because it is an old bottle of perfume and it's time. But I feel like this is just gonna be stunning in the cold weather. This is Versace Crystal Noir. This is the original formulation of the EDP. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is warm coconut and gardenia. It is like the epitome of a warm floral. It's so, so beautiful. I love this in the summertime for that reason, because it's such a warm, cozy floral. The coconut it's not so coconut heavy though that I'm gonna feel like I'm wearing a summertime fragrance in the cold weather. It really is just a beautiful warm, I get more gardenia than anything. It's a warm, dark, balmy gardenia scent, and I adore it. And yeah, as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, I need to pull you out because you are beautiful and are going to be the most beautiful, comforting, cozy, warm floral for the cold weather. And that's what I'm like looking for warm florals right now. I just ordered some things from FragranceNet, and I found a Pascal Morabito fragrance that is from the same line that Sultan Noir is from, but it's a floral. And they said that the reviews say that it's kind of like a vintage leaning warm floral. So I picked it up. I'm really, really excited to get it because I don't know what gets into me. I just get on these kicks and then I can't stop. But yeah, so anyways, that is Versace Crystal Noir, the EDP formulation. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are all of the warm florals that I've pulled recently that I'm definitely going to be wearing soon because I've just been into them. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.